NBA season is in full effect. It is in full effect. Last night, something spectacular took place. And for months, I had salivated that such a night would take place inside the corridors of Madison Square Garden. And instead, it happened at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Kyrie Irving, the showstopper that he is, 17 of 33 shooting. 51.5% from the field. 7 of 14 shooting from three-point range. That's 50% from the field. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. That's 90% from the free throw line. 50 points. But the Brooklyn Nets lost. Loses to Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves 127-126 in overtime. Karl Anthony Towns, 36 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals. Andrew Wiggins had 21 points. That was nice. Here's the reality. People look at this and they look at what they saw last night and they're like, okay, Kyrie Irving was absolutely spectacular. How often are we going to see that? Here's my proclamation. A whole lot. Now, it ain't going to be 50. But that show that brother put on, that's what you have the potential to see every time you walk through the turnstiles of the Barclays Center. And it's exactly why I'm sick to my stomach, because it's exactly what the Knicks lack. Now, Brooklyn lost just like the Knicks lost. And R.J. Barrett had 21 points. And Morris, having snubbed the San Antonio Spurs for the New York Knicks after agreeing to go to San Antonio initially, dropped 26 points. And Julius Randle had about 25 and 11. Good pickup for the Knicks. And I got news for you. I think the Knicks are going to be better next year than they were this year, than they were next year. I think the Knicks are going to be better than serviceable. I think the New York Knicks have a chance to be very interesting. But here's the question. Who you walking through the turnstiles to see? You see what I'm saying? That's what the New York Knicks don't have. I don't give a damn that Patrick Ewing once wore this uniform. I mean, I love Patrick. And I love the level of credibility that he brought to the New York Knicks. And I love the fact that the New York Knicks were perennial contenders with them. I'm very appreciative to Patrick Ewing for all of that. But that's not what I'm talking about when I ask the question about box office. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that the Brooklyn Nets are fully aware that Kevin Durant in all likelihood will miss the entire season? And it's okay from a box office perspective, because let me tell you something. You're going to pay money to walk through the turnstiles to watch Kyrie Irving. He is a show. Kyrie Irving is a show. That handle, the way he dances on people, his ability to finish at the basket better than almost any little man you've ever seen in basketball. I'd put Allen Iverson in that category, of course. But the brother and what he can do with a basketball, ball handling skills that are unparalleled, he is box office. That's why you pay Kyrie Irving $140 million. That's why he was worth $200 million. He's box office. That's what he is. He's that kind of showstopper. And this brother last night showed everybody why. Without the services of Kevin Durant, it has you salivating for Kevin Durant to return, making you wonder what you're going to get once he does return. Because we all know what a superstar Kevin Durant is, don't we? We all know that there will be no such discussion as LeBron James or Kyrie Irving as the best player in basketball if Kevin Durant were healthy. We do know that, don't we? We better. Because Kevin Durant is one of the most efficient superstars you will ever see. And I am telling you for a fact, the Brooklyn Nets, once Kevin Durant arrives, will be title contenders, because who are you going to definitively pick to knock off the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference if Kevin Durant returns? A matter of fact, here's what I'm willing to tell you. If Kevin Durant returns and he's healthy, Giannis Antetokounmpo ain't staying in Milwaukee past next year. He'll leave for Golden State. Because why bother in the Eastern Conference with Kevin Durant and Kyrie? And oh, by the way, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia, major props to you for the way that you played yesterday because you look great. But if you don't get a jump shot, guess what? Philly ain't going to beat Brooklyn once Kevin Durant comes back. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.